delay is probably going to be garbage too. Although you can check for me.
Yeah, that's what I have your channel pulled up.
Yeah. Stream started. Should be. Well, it won't be on YouTube yet. I
Won't
have
be on YouTube.
Berlin versus Bikefish up right now, the second game. It should be over pretty soon. Oh, hey, Boris.
Let's see, we're going to see how long your delay is. About 10 seconds.
Oh, that's not awful. Workable.
It's not awful, but for some reason my PC has trouble taking streams, and it'll have the delay be significantly longer than if I'm on mobile. So let's see what it is on mobile.
Oh, is this a Tinue setup for Bikefish? No, it's not. But Lord, is it close. Oh, now it is. Is it?
Alright, let's see what the delay is on my mobile.
Surely. Surely this is Tinue.
Let's see what the is on. Okay, it's about. Oh. It's about 10 seconds on both mobile and desktop. Curious.
I'm looking at Capstone left. It's like the only move on the board almost. Well, that also works. That's wild. That's the problem. Oh, I didn't even notice that threatens a vertical. How am I so blind? Oh, no, of course it does. I just didn't acknowledge it because it's silly. Okay. Perfect. Don't mind me eating in the background.
Wait, where are you seeing the Bikefish game? Because I'm not seeing that in
No, it just ended.
Playtech.
It literally just ended.
Ah.
Oh. Typical Boris bullet moment. Sure. Boris completely winning. Typical. Does D5 work? Surely D5 is fine. Maybe you want E6? Is E6 good? I don't know. That feels weird.
Let's find out.
Oh, I also should put in Talk League because they might be asking me if they can play yet. Seek is up. And that's up. Beautiful. Okay, so they're going to be playing in like immediately. And I'm going to pull my... Hold on. Ignore all the problems. I'm just going to do this the easy way because I'm not going to deal with all the junk. Chat's going to have to see something scuffed.
Oh?
Actually, no, that seems annoying. Well, I wanted to pull... What the heck is going on? What the heck is going on? I wonder if this works. Just do what I want.
Wait, there's a YouTube XP thing in chat? What the hell is this?
Oh, this does work. Oh, magical.
How does one get XP?
A better, more interesting question. How do I get the link to my own stream?
You want me to just send you the link of what I'm watching?
Will versus Tones up. That probably works. Otherwise, I might be able to just grab this. Hold on. think I can
There you go.
grab it.
If you want to just forward that message or copy it. William Vadox.
Link to my own stream.
Oh, I have 25 XP now. What is this? Just send you. What is this chat sorcery? Goodbye. Oh, that's Will. I see.
Everything is like functional, right?
On your stream?
Like it's not like if it's scuffed, sure, but it's not like completely scuffed.
I mean, your audio's coming through. I'll have you turn down so I can actually hear the current you versus past you.
We're good.
The timers are going down for Will. Yeah, no, you look good.
Yay. Oh, crap.
Right,
I'm
mute
sorry?
stream, so-
Is this... What? Is this... Did Tones actually just play this? What? This is not a typical Tones opening. Oh no.
Alright, now I'll go on to the tech game on PlayTech so I don't have a 10-second delay to the moves being played.
No, sorry about the delay, chat. It's gonna be mildly unbearable.
It'll be fine. You're hearing us in time with the moves you're seeing on screen. Only difference is going to be if you're actually watching the game in PlayTech.
Yeah, it's mostly...
Then you'll hear us 10 seconds late reacting to things.
Or to chat, which can be awkward, but it probably won't matter.
Or to chat, yeah. But such is the nature of streaming.
Well, I would like... It's better on Twitch than it is on YouTube, but YouTube has better VOD storage. And I want VODs. I think that having the videos is more important for the future.
You could probably just export them to YouTube.
I might try doing that.
That might require you to download the stream itself, though, which I don't
Yeah.
know if you're a PC.
And uploading it is like a 2-hour upload that YouTube just does automatically.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boris, this is B1 first from Tones. What? Okay, you know what? Ignore that for a second. Rest of the position, kind of fine. Workable. Playable-ish. I don't like it, but it's like... not an illegal position, right? I mean, white is okay. White arguing they're faster, which makes sense. D3 felt a little wild from Tones, right? I mean, I see the point of D3. You don't want white getting D3, but like, surely you need momentum here. To be fair, B1 is kind of like a useless looking square right now. There might be something to be said that this isn't like a completely garbage move. I still think it's not good, but sure, you know. Yeah, this is where the problems start. Okay, yeah. Something like this. Capture first is fancy. I kind of like it. Surely like D3 right, though. Or just SE6. Why not just SE6? Yeah. Wall on E6 is kind of godlike right now.
Hmm. What does that do?
Now, the one problem with the wall on E6 is E3 and D4. E3 and E4 have captures they can make. They can get out of the way, right? Oh, oh God, what is going on? Okay.
What?
This move. D3 right now. After this whole sequence? Why are you doing it now? What?
Hello, Bikefish. I'm glad to be back.
Because this is like the problem, right? This, I'm gonna be completely honest, feels completely winning for white, and they haven't even used their B1 square yet. Like, the worst part is, look at B1. It makes this, white is winning the bottom of the board completely. Like, black doesn't have a pivot here at all. Right? To get the cap misplaced. Okay, fair. I mean, I just wouldn't have placed my capstone on D5. I feel like it's unnecessary. Well, maybe it's necessary. C4 right incoming. D5 minus feels like it'll hurt for black. D5 minus? Oh God. Oh, D5 minus looks like... I think the worst part is like you don't even have to threaten it yet, right? Because you have D3 right. And D3 right is kind of fine. D3 right is like a very real threat. Yeah, so you have to acknowledge it. Oh, there's even like D1 or like C2 here now. Ignore. Yeah. Oh, of course. Duh. This feels unnecessary though. I prefer C2. Okay. Oh God. Probably... Actually, I don't know. I was gonna say Thor, but Thor wouldn't be making insightful comments.
It was me, Barry. It was me all along.
I just...
Also, no. This is Thor. That's right, everyone. I made a playtech thing.
Tolini Boomini. Oh God. See, this is... Okay. Black has, in my opinion, successfully defended for now, right? They're not immediately under, like, game-losing threats. Now, technically, the game is still kind of lost. Because you just, like... How are you playing the game right now, right? How is Tones going to get in this game? Surely there isn't a way in this game. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Obvious move. What, like F1? Do you even need F1? Do you just ignore? Like, do you just play? Yeah, Boris, right? They've successfully defended. Compared to 2 moves ago, where it looked like literally just over. Yeah. That's pretty rough. This is like playable. Why is C1 better than F1? Oh, I guess F2 anyway. Yeah. I feel like F1 is just good to have. I guess F2 is annoying though. And C1 is better for black to have than F1 is. Makes sense. I feel like if I was black here, I'd just play C3 and then move my wall down and then throw it to C1 and then cry and hope I'm good enough. Boris, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Can I ignore this? Boris thinking like me for real. This is the problem, right? This looks mildly tragic. Because now you're not in time, like, anywhere. I mean, I guess you're playing b3 soon, but, like, c3 from white is kind of fine. Like, what's your plan here? Is there a world where you play f2 instead? Is there a world where you play f2, d5 to pin the capstone, and then look for e4 minus? e2 anyway. Sure, fine. Allowed. Not a problem. Do you wait for b2 left until you have the a3 square? Oh wait, I'm dumb. I think I might be able to... Maybe check comes through actually fast enough. Why a5? What? Rabbit, why a5? What? b3 is so much better. Yeah, right? Surely a3 is 2 threats. Why a5? Okay. No, a5 looks... Sure. Sorry, that sounds very mean. I don't mean to be incredibly mean, Rabbit, but... a5 hurts a little. Yeah. b3 incoming. Ignore the threat, I guess. I still feel okay. Honestly, if I was white here, I'd consider playing c2. c2 looks very broken. Right, it makes strong shape. Thor, say the thing.
Strong shape!
There you go. It makes strong shape. F2 is still a threat. You can pin capstone right, so you can make e4 minus a threat. Right, like... This is very difficult to actually do anything about. a1 minus is fine, but I don't like it. Oh. What? 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 Okay, why does this work? What is your goal here? I feel like this is a gift. Now a1 minus feels like required, doesn't it? What are you gonna do? Cry about it?
A1 minus?
A2, yeah.
Okay.
Boris, right? That would be cinema. A1 minus. A1 counter. A1 warp back up to A6.
Yes. A1 minus causes integer overflow. Goes all the way up to A6.
Okay, surely you can like smash here or something. I wonder if you can just play A1 or A1 right and just be okay. I would just play A1 right and be fine. Yeah. Otherwise, I'd look for smash here. I mean, it's not pinned. You're like, fine. It's just not very good either, because H2 minus is incoming, and then you're kind of crying. A3 is pretty good. I just feel like it's unnecessary. Oh, is A3 a Tinju threat? No.
Wait,
no, it's not.
you can't smash. We're talking about black smashing B3, yeah?
Yeah, leave 2 on C3.
Is that? That might work. Yeah. No, that wouldn't immediately.
Surely if okay, if A3, then surely you're just moving the wall down and just being happy about life.
Excuse me.
Right? And then you pretend C3, I like C3 now. C3 now looks great. Is there a world where you can play B3? C3 just feels so natural, though. I mean, you want to play C3. I think B3 is good, too, but I think C3 is probably better. Gosh, I wish B3 worked. It doesn't. I want to move this capstone down and look for smash so bad. My road toad brain is getting the better of me. F2? What is this? Me and Tones are gonna have a discussion about that one later. Okay. Okay, old buddy, old pal. What is your plan here? I understand going for the right side of the board first. It is a real threat. You do have to kind of care about it. And F2 for black is mildly annoying, so maybe you play F3 first, but then just play F3. Yeah, because now D5 is like game losing. Right? I guess not, maybe. I wonder what you do here now, though. Like, I'm wondering what you do if white gets F5. I guess you're fine. You just play F4 minus, yeah, C3, F4 minus kind of thing. I guess you're okay. Yeah, sure. Right. I don't know. Something about this feels amiss. I don't know why. I feel like F5 and then like F5, something like F4 minus and then E4 minus, and then what? Are you going to throw your wall up for it? Surely not. That feels troll. Yes, Bikefish is Attack League, as if you can hear me. They got it. It's all good. I mean, I feel like this capstone pin is, like, devious. I don't know why. I don't know if it is. I just feel like the capstone being pinned is just bad for black. Yeah, okay. F5 now what? I guess you just E4 minus move the wall up, laugh about it? Drawbridge? Drawbridge is probably fine. A1 minus always the top move.
See, I don't even need to bully you, Crayon. They're doing it for me.
No, it's not me. They're bullying Rabbit.
Is Rabbit not referencing what you said earlier?
What? Oh, probably. Yup, this. I don't like it this way. E4 minus is surely just good. I wonder if there's a world where you can play E2 plus. I mean, Tones has to have a way for doing it with F2 up anyway, right? Probably trying to get pieces out of the way. I mean, the idea is after E4 minus, you can throw the wall up and there's not a bunch of junk in the way, but I feel like that's just wrong. Like, I feel quite okay. E2 up works. I don't like it. It looks really dumb. E4 down, surely you go. And then what? Yeah, that's Boris, the reason I was thinking for playing F2 up instead is then you don't get to get rid of the F2 piece. But I don't think that's even like worth thinking about. I mean, I think you're just fine with giving up the capturing F2. I don't think it matters that much. But maybe it does. I do think having F4 to defend F2 is good if you go for this line. Right, there is a Tinue threat here. If you throw the wall up, there is a threat of Tinue if you aren't paying attention. 2 F3 left. I still think throwing up the wall is good because it's a Tinue threat. Right? You have to acknowledge this. F2 loses the game in 1. This is probably why F2 up is an interesting idea. Yes. If F2, then you put the wall down and you lose, Boris. How do you defend? This is what the F2 plus idea was, is to make this somewhat better. I don't know if I agree with it, though. Yeah, something like this, right? Then you ignore, and you're like, okay, smile, now what? A1 right? A1 right now is kind of devious, actually. That's actually evil. No, because you can play... It's a Tinue threat, but you would have played 1E2 right instead, probably. A1 right, thank you, Bikefish. Bikefish making the obvious claim that the best move on the board is A1 minus. Duh, how could I have not seen it? Are you alive? You are, okay.
Me? Yes.
A3 minus. I feel like A1 right is fine. Oh, that's true. And then you throw the cap from... Yeah, I don't hate that. A3 minus is kind of devilish too. I still think A1 right is kind of... No, Boris. If A3 minus, you just move... A3 minus just allows the wall left. Yep.
Yes, wall time. It needs to be E6 plus.
This is the problem now. I wonder if you just play B3 anyway. B3 capstone down. And then what are you doing? Crying?
Hmm.
Three E3 minus what? 3B2 left, 3E3 minus. After B3? Oh, right now, I guess? No. I feel like B3 is good. B3 to me feels very natural. start forcing options. Oh, 3 minus. Hold on, Boris is looking at some junk that I want to acknowledge because it's interesting. A3 minus, 3B2 left, 3E3 minus. Oh, yeah. Might be a Tenue threat. No, it's not, but it's devious. Okay, why C4 instead of B3? Is there a reason?
Because he's throwing the game, B3 would have given strong shape.
Trying to win without strong shape. True.
Ah, yes, the true challenge run.
No, because now you want to play like E4 or something, right? Like, the whole idea in my head here is you want to be playing like E4, probably. I mean, well, E4 might not be that good. I don't know. E4 is probably a waste of time.
I mean, we already see that Will, the patron saint of strong shape, already has one in the bottom.
True.
As expected.
Patron saint is so true. The one thing going for black is they have flat advantage for basically eternity. Where did I... Hold on. There we go.
No, I do not.
I still like B3, like they're saying. I think B3... I was wondering why not B3 earlier. What? What the heck? Why now? What? If you're doing this, why not B3? Sure. Okay. I'm known as a resident bully. Perhaps they see some magicness I don't. But,
What would even be the logic of moving D3
you want to
down?
smash the wall here. The problem is that now it doesn't really work. Because you played A1 right, and because you don't have B3.
Trust Bikefish? Alright, let's trust. We'll see what happens.
Stops the E2 stack going left. Huh. That's yeah, cute. Well, at this point now, I would just throw the wall down. Throw the E3 wall down and cash in. Just throw this wall down. Okay, but why do you want C2 first? What? Is there something I'm missing? Why do you need to prep the wall spread? Why is there... Oh, I guess you can't smash, right? So, fair. Yeah, sure. You need the wall spread with tempo. Fair enough. Otherwise, you get a wall-for-wall trade and you kind of cry.
Yeah, I'm too stupid to understand this.
The whole idea right now is... Black's tempo is on this E3 stack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, true. That's like the entirety of their position right now. And so they're just trying to play around it. and just get reserves down while they're doing it. E1 minus 1/4. Yeah, that's what I was looking at too, Boris. That's kind of cute. But I don't like it. It feels very silly. Is it any good? I wonder if technically it gives you tempo? I mean, I feel like it justifies the cap getting back into the game, the white capstone. I feel like the white capstone wants to get back into the game very badly. And right now it's just kind of in the middle of nowhere. That's also why I liked B3 more than C4, is because, like, you've given this capstone a pathway back into the game. Because a quarter of... it feels like 10 to 20% of black's advantage right now is just like, look, white capstone useless. No, Boris, the cap can't really help. But the problem isn't the cap, like, immediately helping. It's it actually having chances to make the game interesting. So, like, cap left B3 threats. This B1 stack starts threatening a vertical. You actually connect with the potential for a horizontal with these top squares instead of just having them be a vertical. Like, you have a pivot square in the center of the board. Granted, it's all kind of around white getting B3. But then you could look for, like, B2 with tack tempo and then also have the capstone threatening a throw somewhere. That's annoying. There's just a bunch of noise with this capstone coming over that I feel like is completely unnecessary to allow. Like, technically, it doesn't make a difference. It's just like, why give it up in the first place? Bikefish, I feel like you can't not care. That's why this C4 was played. The one advantage of C4 is it makes the B1 wall kind of useless. Okay, ignore has been chosen. Wall down incoming. Heck. No, we do it the straightforward way, I guess. This is my problem with this. This is why I don't want to do it this way. This looks tragic. I do think the silly spread is probably better. Because it keeps the wall on E3, so now you don't have to wall twice in a row, right? Is A1 tack useful? Surely it doesn't do anything. This is the other reason I did, like I said, this is why I like B3, is because now if you wanted to, you could have threatened stuff with, like, capstone shuffles and whatever. Well, maybe not. It just feels so... D2 left. D2 left loses, rabbit. I was looking at it too.
I feel like A1's not a bad play, though. Well, no, it can be stopped immediately by that. Never mind.
Well, the problem for me is it just, like... it allows this, what's it called? This is why I like doing it the way you were talking about, Boris, is you wanted a wall here anyway, right? Why is A1 tack this good? I feel like it just gives the B1 wall a cash out for free.
Like, that is one part of it, but, gets the wall away from C1.
Fair, I guess, but you're not really threatening that anymore.
Only by one space.
Oh, full stack D2 left. Okay, yeah, I was looking at that. Then A1, for B1 left. Cap down. Actually, actually cute. That actually is a cute idea. I like Little Lip. This is the problem though now, is now you have to babysit this stack with your capstone. Look at this poor stack. Oh my god.
And yet Tones absolutely refuses the strong shape. Wait. Oh.
There was a stupid idea. See, this is my problem with not taking B3 and with allowing the capstone to exist, is now the capstone can come left. Now they actually have moves to play around. Exactly. You can't let white get you can't let white get B3 and then let white get B3. Surely A1 doesn't work the way you want it to. I mean, A1 is cute. I don't know if it...
A1 doesn't feel nearly as good now.
Why did it feel so much better before, though? If we were going to transpose into basically the same... Well, the other problem with A1 now is there's no pivot threat after it, because you can never move this capstone on D2, because the white wall escapes on E2. It's cringe. Are we just going for board fill? What is the... Again, I'm still confused why B3 was never played from black. I thought it should have been B3 instead of C4, but apparently I was wrong.
I mean, that made more sense.
Felt very natural. Because then the whole A1 tack idea was just going to overload the B1 wall. Alright. The problem now is officially reserves and board fill. White has 6 reserves. Black has 8, I think, if I count correctly. 8. Yes. Black has 8. So black has more to go through. But white is down by, I think, significant amount.
No, that insanity wouldn't work.
I'm debating doing some garbage, like throwing up the F3 wall all the way to F6, and then looking to move out the E2 wall to the left or to the right. Okay, they're just going for board fill. They're threatening board fill. They're claiming that life is good.
Tones, I need you to take B5 and then get uber shape.
The problem is, okay, white... Is Tones completely winning now? White F6 is coming, but I don't think it matters.
Okay.
I feel like white F6 is natural. White F6 is almost required. The other problem is this E6 wall can still cash in. So, current count is 551 to 553. So, yeah, it's 15 to 11. So, 13 plus 2 to 13 plus 2 to 11. Although white is up on reserves, so they're technically the one with tempo. Can you not just play D4 and laugh? I guess D4, B5 minus? But like, you're just playing for flat tempo clock. E6 minus is even good. D4, E6 minus, and then you're laughing. And you ignore. Yep, there you go. Ignore. I think getting d4 first was better, but this is fine, right? Yep. The problem is you can't play f5 as black. This is why I wanted d4 first. d4 first just looks, you know, game ending. Rabbit, you can't play f5. f5 is gonna, like, lose you the game. e6 makes more sense, probably. Yeah, e6 looks less over.
Oh no.
What?
It's tack, yeah.
Actual tack threat? Well, yeah, the problem is f5 gives f3 more flats to gobble for absolutely no purpose. The thing is, I don't even know if it's enough. Yep, overcommitted to this now. F5 incoming.
Why does b5 minus feel like the best play here for white? No, that can be stopped.
Okay, I personally would play f2 here as white. No, because wall f5. Wall f5 is nuts. Oh! What? f6 is cute for tack, yeah. That's a cute idea. I still don't like f5 here. f5 feels so unnatural. Yeah, 3f3 plus 1, 2, right? Is the problem. f5 is tack, but I'm pretty sure it loses bikefish. Why? Okay, why are you guys saying f5? Surely just 3f3 plus 1, 2. The problem isn't 2f3 plus, it's 3f3 plus 1, 2. 100%. Why is f5 so good? What am I missing?
That's... Last I counted, it was, I believe it was 12 to 13
well,
plus
Robert,
2.
The other problem is this e2 wall comes out. Yes, okay, wall f5, thank you. Wall f5 is a great move here. Because I'm pretty sure it just wins. 5, 3, 3, 3, 9, 14 to... 14 to... 5, 5, 2. The problem is white can get a draw now. Oh, does white... No. I think white can get a draw. F2 just wins. Funnily enough. Does F3 also win? Yeah, F2 just wins. Because, like, what are you going to do about it?
Yeah, Boris, I'm not so sure.
The problem is b5 minus is incoming.
But yeah, but I would have done that like 2 or 3 moves ago when I first said it. Because now it just feels wrong.
Now it's just too slow, right? There has to be a way to punish this. Another wall? You're willing to wall again? Does this work? There's no way this works. Does it? I mean, surely he counted, right? Because flat here has to lose the game for white. Otherwise, he wouldn't have done this. 3, 4, 5, 12, 2, 5, 5, 3. 13 plus 2 to 13. No, this is a draw. What? F2 draw. 100%. Just play it.
Well, doesn't that result in black's victory?
No, F2 place is a draw for white. And for black.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I thought black was ahead by 2, not just 1.
Black is ahead by 2. Placing gives white another flat.
Which would mean that black is still ahead by 1.
Black was ahead by 2 and then played 2 walls.
Oh, you're talking about previously. Okay.
Like, now I'm pretty sure you can just play us F2.
4, 8, 12.
Surely this is
So that's 12 white.
Right now. Yeah, it's 12 whites to, I believe,
8.
14.
14.
Oh, wait,
yeah.
no, duh. 14 black.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I was very confused on what the world you were talking about.
I forgot black is the one with Comey. Yeah, this is troll. Yeah, this is
Did you think white had Comey?
Shut up. Okay, look at this board state and tell me that that's not like...
I need someone from this chat to tell me, has white ever had Comey? Like, in the history of this game, has white ever had Comey?
Shut up. Infill. Okay.
Thank you, Boris. That is all the answer I need.
That is what I am, Boris. You don't know how bad last week was for me. So shush. Okay, A6 right. Laugh.
Alright, Boris, you and me playing a game. White has Comey. You're playing white.
Surely just A6 right here and you laugh.
You know what? You're right, Mikefish. If we believe we can do anything, including switching who has Comey.
What do you mean, woe to C6 minus? Isn't this the only decent move on the board? What? Is Capstone Over better? I feel like Capstone Over is worse because then you just play C5 plus. And, well, no, that allows a wall in time.
Not 2c6 minus, 2c6 left is what he said.
No, 3c4 left and then c6 plus, right? No, you're not in time. Oh no, because you have 3 reserves. Oh no, there was cope. Yeah, there was cope. Okay. And the game is over, I believe. GG's. Because, yeah, it was, what, 14 to 12? Right? This is some berry bot gaming coming out of Tones now. Just being like, yup, I'm ahead. Laughs in your face. GG. Wall B4. Wall B4 is so goated. SB4 is so fried.
As black?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the only way to get rid of that then would be to smash giving you that stack back. So I feel like there's ways around that. B5 plus.
1B5 plus.
Only 1B5 plus.
Why?
Wait, why would you... Unless I'm misreading how moves are inputted, wouldn't that be 2B5
why not show you the whole
yeah.
stack? And then you laugh in their face. I mean, the whole idea is then A6 is... Hold on. Can you throw the B1 stack up? No, surely not. Surely that's not in time. I mean, the next move is going to be a wall, probably, somewhere. I don't know. If it's not, you're just going to cry. Because the move I want as white right now, as black right now, is to throw this stack, to throw this B6 stack all the way to the right. And then laugh, and then win. Yeah, that's the problem, Boris, is white has to... White isn't allowed to wall.
Yeah, last I counted, Last I counted, they were even on flats at 13 and 13.
Yes, yeah, because there's 3 reserves, so you can't get the A6. Yep, does it this way. Let's go! That's so cool!
No, Will! You gave Tones the uber strong shape.
I saw this as a move, it just doesn't work. Is the problem, right? Technically, this is better? Hold on, I need to calc this now. I wonder if this is technically better. Hold on. 5, 10, 3, 2, 3, 5, 9. And then you're gonna get 1, 2, 3. So you're gonna get a +3, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, I think.
Yeah, that...
What? Whoa!
I have no clue what in the world you're talking about, Crayon, how that might be best move.
Because you were threatening to throw the B2 stack up and the wall all the way to the right? So it's the only way to get yourself flats back. It actually gains flats, I believe, in the long run.
But that assumes that Tones is going to let him do it.
Yeah, but in order to not let him do it, you have to play the game.
Yeah.
Like, you have to actually play out the game. You can't just place flats for the rest of the game and win for free. I think. I have to calc that, though. Was it 13 plus 2 to 9? Right? 13 plus 2 to 9.
Yeah, which would be a lead of 6.
F2, B2 plus 1, 2. This is going to be +3. So we're going to add 3 flats for black, and then that's going to be getting rid of 2 flats, getting rid of 2 flats, adding 2 flats, adding 2 flats. So you would end up at 13 to 12 plus 2. So it's still just a flat win. It would still be a flat win, but only by 1 flat instead of by 2 or 3. All right, we're doing shenanigans. Yeah, this is no longer in time, though. You can't throw this way. It doesn't work. Because you can't even get tack in time, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, the game is over. That's GG. Place flats, win game. Laugh in face. Surely. Or am I blind? Hold on. Wait. White might have cope. 2 seconds. Tones, please play a move. I mean, regardless, you have ways back in the game as black, even if you can't play this. Calculating time? I mean, there's only one move on the board. Will, you have to play this. Make Tones play the clock. Alright, plays it out. Isn't sure. Can you wall? Does wall B5 work? No, of course not. Duh. Whoa. What the heck? Throw the stack away. GGable. Oh, draw. That's so crazy. What a game. Surely smash here was fine for black. Right? Don't you have to smash here? Right? Am I crazy? Smash on D3, just win? Hold on, I'm gonna have to analyze this quick. That's too fire of a game to not do that with.
Wait, I look away for a text for one moment. Who ended up winning? Was it a tie?
It was a draw, yeah. Because, like I said,
Have fun, rabbit boy.
that random move clutched up barely. And Tones didn't have the time to calculate it, so... Okay, surely here you just smash. Yeah, Will took their time probably calculating this. Okay, if I just start placing, best moves on the board are like this, place, and then I still win. Yeah, the problem is the throw up wasn't actually in time. You could just keep placing and be fine. That's unfortunate. There's no way it actually thinks this is the best move in this position.
Oh, excuse me.
Hold on, I need to reset this and then open this up with the analysis board active.
Oh, have fun, Bikefish. See you next time.
Surely there's a better way of handling this. I think playing this 2b3 minus move is just not... That can't be allowed. Surely. Smash here just looks completely winning to me. F2 wins for white? How? Oh my god, you're barely in time. I can't do this because you place and you win. What a tragedy. Can't do this because you draw. That means this is same-ish. So it ended up in a draw because of 2b3 minus. Surely. Let's play this. Surely best move on the board here is probably just place F2 and laugh. Whoa, it thinks white has a win? What the heck? Oh, because you can what? Surely just F2 is fine. And then what? What are you doing? How are you making this back? I guess you have this? F2, then what are you doing? Yeah, this is the problem. It's like, oh look, white is winning now. That's just troll. Surely that's just troll. Yeah, B1 or something. B1 is fine. Sure, right? Same difference.
Was that the only game you were planning on watching while streaming?
Probably. I'm going to keep analyzing this for a sec, though.
Alright. Because I was going to say, I'm going to grab water, and I'm going to play against Beginner Bot.
Oh, dear God.
Back in a minute.
Regardless, I don't think there's any other games to watch really right now. You're gonna play beginner bot. Oh, dear. Good heavens, what a game. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can grab an interview with people. In the meantime, I am also going to get some... Oh, they popped in immediately. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Y'all popped in instantly. That game was nutty. What a pull though. You were still losing.
I think Tones is objectively winning in the end game if he
Yes.
just places flats.
Yes, I calculated.
Yeah, but I found something, so which
2b3
made it a draw at
minus
least.
was the blunder that gives you a draw.
2b5 plus, you mean? 142? 142 to b5 plus? Or you mean 2b3 minus 143?
No, I mean on 43, black 2b3
Yeah,
minus
okay.
is the one that gives you cope for a draw. Because then you can
All
start
right.
playing these moves. Unless, I guess, there's like b3 plus, but that doesn't work. Surely.
Yeah, I like this game did not go as I wanted. I think it was all right until like move 14, and then Tones got this capstone opposition, which was kind of annoying, and I think I didn't play it right here. And then like I thought I might still have time to like exploit the giant wall stacks or like set up
And then you just started
something,
placing walls.
but yeah, like the end game crept up on me. Like the board fill threats
Very bot wall
started
moment.
appearing, and I was forced to make a bunch of spreads.
Good game, Will.
So to be honest, I'm happy with the draw given how the game went. You
Yeah,
know,
I think
even though you're the one who took it, but yeah.
working out a draw was kind of magical.
Yeah, I would just want to say again that, what is it, 5b1 plus 11111 was incredible.
It wasn't a winning move. You could have just placed flats and still been fine. I was looking at this move, but I thought surely it doesn't work for some reason. And then you played it after a minute, and I'm like, oh, we're doing it. Okay. The problem is, even then, there's just not enough flats in time because you can't.
Yeah,
make them all back.
I was considering either this move or the smash on d5, and
I mean,
I
those are
didn't
the
know,
only two
like,
moves, I think.
I think both are losing, but
Yeah, I think
this
my
one looks
problem is
scarier.
I just had like 30 seconds on the clock and
Exactly.
I did not have time to count, and so even if it wasn't a working move, it was the right move.
I just wanted something that looked scary and that you would have to think about, and you have no time, right? I was aiming for a time win or something like this because
Yeah, that
the
was-
position
I
was
mean, that's
pretty bad.
basically what
stuff.
you got the draw on, right? Surely.
Yeah,
your
exactly.
opinion tones too is time. I think if you had another minute on your clock, you would have just counted. And then
Yeah.
just won.
Yeah, probably. You could probably solve the position.
Right?
just
No, I
scale
mean, you
it,
literally
maybe.
can. You can literally sit here and count and be like, okay, you're
Just
going
like-
to lose 4 flats. White is going to get 4 flats. And then you're going to get 3 flats. So you're going to be -1. White is going to be +4. So it'll be 13 to 12 plus 2, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like,
Yeah, that
Well, 13 to 12 plus 2 is still a draw.
no? What?
Oh, you mean at the
Sorry.
end? Sorry, I thought
Yes.
you meant...
No, yeah, you can, like, play it out. Like, you
What?
can play, like, B1,
Oh, sorry, I had the colors flipped, yeah.
throw this up.
You can tell I'm a little frazzled.
I was also playing as if white had called me for some reason in my head. Oh, it's even better. It's 12 to 12 plus 2. So you're completely fine.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in a sense, it was a win on time because I
Yes.
was down on time and didn't have time to count.
Yeah, giving up
Also,
the...
I wonder if I put myself in a bad situation by placing, like on moves 38 and 39, by placing those walls, playing like extra safe instead of, you know,
I think you could afford
keeping a few
it.
more flats.
I think SF5
But- I think
you could afford
is
it.
natural. I think it makes sense.
SF5, I like.
SF3, I wasn't
SF3
sure
was
about.
like a little bit cheeky
The
and
one
probably
thing-
unnecessary.
The one problem I had was like if you play F3 or F2 or something, then it gives up like B5 minus or something. And then you have to think with your brain for a move.
Yes, that is the sort of thing I was afraid of. So maybe SF3 was okay.
Because I mean, you
Or
have the... I
like
do
I
think
was going to lose a flat anyway.
placing all of these walls is like fine, right? I mean, I think, hey, look, it force fills up the board. You can't really do anything. What was played here, like D6 left in this line. Oh god, can I get back to the main line, please? Thank you. D6 left. Yeah, the problem came after whatever this is, and then this whole jargon. I thought you were just gonna play SB4 here. I'm gonna be so honest.
Well, I think this was another slightly low time situation.
Yeah,
Actually, I
Tones
think if
was
you-
on
if
like
you
So,
wall-
less than
I
50
thought, like-
seconds for the whole sequence.
If you
Yeah,
wall
so I
here,
wasn't
is it a
sure if
draw?
I could play a wall and survive.
Is it a wall here? No, a wall here is still a win.
Yeah, but it's
No
that's the
time.
thing. It's
Look at
down.
the smash,
It's
look at the
close enough
smash.
that I was afraid.
Oh.
On D5.
Oh yeah, the smash after
Yeah,
So-
smash here on D5.
capture up. Apologize for
I think
me
this
being
is still
super slow.
losing.
My computer
but,
is
yeah.
trying as hard as it can. This looks worse because this
Yeah.
wall has places to go. This capstone really doesn't, right?
Yeah, I was
What's-
just like looking at maybe he would try to make a road threat or something, but
And then
Oh,
just do
it's-
this and then laugh. Ha ha hee hee.
You know I don't make roads.
yeah.
There's a few questions I did want to ask that were relatively more integral than to how the game shaped up rather than only the end game. Although the end game was also quite cute, so I think it's worth putting some time into if you wanted to talk about it more. That end game was... It'll be talked about for
Well,
a
we
few
can move
days.
on to other parts of the game.
There was one thing that happened. Why did you play C4 instead of B3? This was a move that... I mean, I don't think it ended up mattering a whole ton. Where is this? Has to be around here, right? Wall throw up, threat continue, A1... Boris was talking about some A3 minus here. That looks disgusting.
Yeah,
don't
that's
know
what I
if it's good.
expected. I thought A3 minus, then I move my wall left, then he places either on B3 or probably B3 makes more sense, and I spread my wall up.
Yep,
That's what I envisioned was going to happen.
same.
A3 minus.
Yeah, A3 minus threatens tack with capstone throw as well, so you basically have to...
Yeah,
do
so I cannot put a wall
Yeah.
there. Yeah, exactly.
problem
And then
is
you play
can't-
B3.
yeah,
But
you-
wait, can't white
then
just
this.
like...
But then you have to like do this or something stupid looking,
Yeah, exactly. This is what I thought the position would be. Pretty much.
which makes sense.
Yeah,
I do think it gives
I
up
just
more
did
flat
not
tempo.
calculate that.
I do think the reason I like A1 not right is it gives it makes the attenuate threat scarier and keeps this wall stuck in place. But I don't know if it actually matters. Maybe this is like worse. But to me, a bigger question was just like, why C4 here? Is there a reason you didn't want to threaten B3 and stuff at all? Or because you ended up making this
Oh,
capstone
wait.
move anyway, right?
Shoot, no, I know I had a reason. Okay, well, the reason not B3 is because after the wall moves on to B1, it's in range of that stack.
That's okay.
It's
That's what I
answered there.
thought.
Flat
okay,
ratting.
good. I thought so, but I wasn't super sure. The problem is, well, after in a while, obviously not now because it's tack, but so like this up, and then I don't know, because this is what I was looking at is something like this, and then you come down here and threaten tack.
Then you go down.
I was hoping to set up something like this in the
This
long run.
A1.
When I think we did, basically.
Then I
Yeah,
guess.
I was on the lookout for something like playing A1,
maybe
wall
this is-
moves
Yeah.
over, and then I go up and then try to smash A1. I just thought it was too slow.
Well, yeah, I think threatening to smash A1 is also something that was
Because
looked at.
Will just plays something like D2 or D3, and then I can't smash without
Where's main lane?
attack.
There we go. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Thor next door.
Indeed, it is I.
Yeah, here. Can you go back one move? Can you go back? No. On when I played B2 here, I actually got confused here. I was deciding between A1 and B2. And the reason I went for B2 is, well, okay, first I needed to make sure all the tactics worked, and then the reason to prefer B2 is because I can move my capstone left and maybe pivot for
Yep.
like a threat that way.
That's the reason I didn't like C4, is it gives his capstone, like...
Yes, but
pathway.
I forgot that this actually like doesn't
It also
work
allows
if the
A1.
capstone goes down. If the capstone goes down here, no, you're going too fast.
Like capstone down now?
Here,
though?
yes, exactly. A1 would be better here. Like I thought that the capstone was pinned, that I could do 2 E2 left 1-1 and it would be a road, but it's not, right? So, and it's not even. I mean, it is a road threat, but
Well, the problem
Yeah,
is,
it's
like,
still
now
not-
what do you do with the capstone? I feel like your capstone is out of place. As black. Like,
I mean,
feel
the
like this is
idea was to
actually pretty
smash.
good. Yeah, you
The
can't
idea
smash.
was to smash. Well, eventually, it maybe.
And I guess in like 4 moves, like I have to play like some C3 minus or like some. I can't even place a wall anywhere. I can't move my capstone.
Yeah.
back
So
up.
this was the idea of actually it does work. Never mind. I thought that it didn't work for some reason. It does work. I guess like I in the moment I calculated it correctly, and then after I played the move, I had like a fake realization of something that was false.
The only reason I immediately think of for it is it allows A1 from black, but I don't. Boris
I
was
was
talking
fine
about
with this. It gives
I
me a way to safely tuck away the capstone or the wall stack.
I don't feel that bad about this. The only problem I had was like, if you do it this way, now I have this, and now this is kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Do you throw the capstone over or something? Maybe? No, that looks weird.
This does look
maybe you need
annoying.
the capstone here. The thing I was wondering is like, what happens if you just end up having to throw the wall up or something? But that looks also devilish and unnecessary. I mean, obviously,
yeah, but no,
this worked,
the
like-
black capstone is stuck on the edge. Like I was fine with this
Oh,
because
and then like some C1 plus or something. Well, isn't that just
no, you can't let the smash happen. That's the new way, I think.
Yeah. That's what I
So
was
you have to
scared
move
of.
the wall up, but the capstone is now on the edge, so maybe that's
This is
fine.
stack. But
Probably
you have to,
not in that way.
yeah,
you have to spread it all the way.
spread to like A5. You could spread to A6 if you hate yourself.
No, it's A5 is fine, or A4. I don't know which one I would play in the game.
Yeah, but like one of these 2 moves, right? Makes
Yeah.
sense. I think it was that was one of the things I wanted to ask because that felt natural. And why Tone's F2 was also something that struck me. Hold on, can I cut these lines quick?
I think there's a button for it.
Well, it cuts the lines, but it cuts the lines from where you are, I think, which is very annoying. If there's a button to just go to like the main line, that would be very cute.
I think there is. I think that's one of the new additions. I don't know what the button is yet, but I think it exists.
But yes, this when this whole dust settled with all of the tactics in the middle.
Apparently, control and up arrow by Boris in the chat.
Thank you, Boris. Yeah, after all of this settles and we end up with whatever this bit, before all of this settles, you were threatening like some capture here. Is there a reason you threatened F2 instead of just taking F3 directly?
I guess he doesn't like me getting F2.
Is
Tones, this is a question for you.
Tones, no.
Yes, Tones is dead. Oh, that was his last game. GG.
Oh shoot. Okay, I was muted.
Oop. Is
Yes, there was a reason.
Was it just
I'm
to
thinking of it.
prevent back?
I think it was to prevent Will from taking it.
Probably, okay. I was just wondering if like F3 and then wall throw or something was good enough.
That was an idea.
Like it was a cute game.
I just liked F2 better, I think.
Honestly, fair. I think liking moves is something underrated by the tech community. Oh yeah.
Perfectly normal
The
opening.
The thing I should ask.
I hated this.
I
I
can't
had
even-
prepped like so much.
I can't even say typical Tones opening because it wasn't even a typical Tones opening. I've never seen you play this before.
But I think
in the
I think it
far
was better
past,
out of
this
the
was
opening.
a favorite of mine.
Is this a real thing?
No, I mean it is objectively worse. I just don't think it's so much worse that you can't
Play the game.
play it.
It has the
I
benefit that you are not playing against someone who has
Yeah.
looked at the engine moves.
D5,
Yes,
oh,
I
that's
think
a
I got
question for
lucky.
you, Will. Why D5 right here?
If I don't do d5 right and instead threaten, then e5 minus comes, and
Yeah.
I don't have a good way to defend it. Like I would have to capture up onto that with e3, and then hope I can get a capstone down on a good square. But I think being proactive lets me get a good capstone.
Is this capstone
Yeah.
that good though? I mean, it's definitely fine. I just don't think it's like amazing by any.
No, so if you don't do d5, right, you get. Let's say instead of d5 right, I play e6. You are
Yeah.
not looking at the right position.
D5 right, then E6, and then
Yes,
E5
exactly.
minus
Then
incoming.
e5 minus happens, and now I have one. Well, there's
Like-
a couple legal moves, but only one that
Actually does
stops the
anything.
threat. Yep. And then I don't know, Tones. I assume you would like either place a wall down
Yeah,
or
you can
recapture
even roll
or.
for this, and you're probably happy. I still the reason I feel like this, I don't mind this that much.
Maybe it's not
personally,
as bad as I thought.
Is just like
Yeah.
you have the entire bottom of the board still.
Personally,
Maybe-
I thought
maybe if
D5
you
left was a
recapture.
blunder, but the bots don't seem to think it was a blunder. Not like the preferred.
D5 right
Variation,
is
but
like fine.
not
It's
bad.
just like I feel like it allows this wall and this capstone. If you play this capstone in response, you kind of have to, but it's just up here.
I
and
wanted the
nowhere.
capstone there. I wanted the capstone central. Right, like the idea was eventually to do d5 minus, which I think happened in the game.
Yeah, you
move 13.
I think played. What was it? And then this, and like the capstone, barely got in the game for black. I feel
Yeah,
like at
so
this point in the
I
game, you were
think I
probably ahead.
misplayed here by letting him get opposition. I don't know what I should have done differently though. I was like wary of the left side threat,
I feel like.
which is why I played the
What was I debating?
like
here?
on the bottom to try
Yeah,
to
Crayon.
block it.
On the contrary, I thought that White's capstone was out of the game after this. Although
Right
maybe,
now?
as Will said, he could
No, that's
play
what I
something
mean.
else. Like he could have played
Yeah,
differently.
Right,
I
like-
think like here I needed to do something else. Like
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Is like now it feels
Oh,
like you've
sorry.
pinned White's capstone out. This capstone feels like it's kind of out of a lot of the action now, and Blacks can kind of pivot in because White's doesn't have really a road to work with to get into the game, right? The
well,
advantage
that's
is
the
you've
bottom
already
road,
placed
but
two
yeah.
guys.
Yeah. At this point, it's like Black has invested a lot, and now
I
Black
think-
needs to get their money's worth.
Yes. For me, the problem is that you play D1 to force. I mean, the capstone right is coming anyway, right?
I think I should have played on top. I should have gone like d5, still force the capstone, but then play a5 and just pivot to the top horizontal, and
That
then
works.
like Black's capstone is out of the game.
Yeah,
like
D5,
instead of playing down next to
this.
like favoring Black's opposition, I get
And then you
something
still have
favoring mine
momentum.
opposition. Yeah,
Yeah, life is.
that's that'll be my idea. I think I should have gone for this. I just thought like I could.
I don't think it matters.
I thought I could like play on the bottom to get a road threat and block the left side vertical using that horizontal, and then eventually maybe like play my capstone right, like a self capture to threaten these walls, or maybe even throw to the left. But I should have, I think, like seeing how powerful that opposition was, I should have just pivoted to the horizontal on top earlier, like, or maybe at all. Like I don't think I did it in the game.
I feel like for me, like, I mean, it's one thing to play d5 and then pivot here. I feel like this e6 wall is still doing a lot up here. I would just play like c2, c4 here, make my threat stronger, so then I can, like, once this capstone comes over, I can bowl it or something.
Yes. Okay. So Boris is saying playing b3. So after d5 to c3, right? Playing b3,
So,
trying to get black to play.
What would you play here?
Not here. Not in this position. Not in this position. I think after the capstone moves. So d1 and
this
to b3, right?
What am I missing?
Yeah, d1 here. Capstone right.
Oh, and then b3?
And then b3. Yeah.
That looks good. I like that. That's cute. That's devilish. That's
yeah, it's just that
engine.
I thought maybe I would have time to first get the horizontal threat in on the bottom, but like the left side threat built up just as fast, and
basically
that made.
I think I saw this in the game, and I was worried about you taking b3 because it felt like b3 was the critical square for connecting my two threats.
It was critical for everything, and then white still got it. But by the time white got it, everything was kind of disconnected every time, so it didn't really matter that much. It's cute. I think b3 here is interesting.
Yeah, like this is what I misplayed, I think.
I think, yeah, the problem is by playing too much for this, I think the issue white has right now is, as we were saying in the game, black has effectively defended for now. They just have to actually work to make an offense. And by playing passively, like attacking things that are already kind of dead, you just give black the space and tempo to start fighting for these.
Yeah, that's a fair enough analysis, I think.
Interesting. Apparently this is the only draw in this entire season of the league.
Let's go.
It was a wild draw, too. How I wish that you could throw capstone to a3 here. How I dream.
Yeah, I guess I was coping that I have a good pin on the capstone, right? Like you can't go left at any point.
D5.
But
that's why after this whole d5 e4 minus sequence, I thought you were kind of okay.
Yeah, and here, okay, so I was deciding where to go.
Always that wall.
Yeah, I was deciding where to go, e4 minus or e2 plus, and I couldn't like come up with a good reason other than like if I do e2 plus, then eventually the stack probably spreads up, and I don't want to give it that like one more flat. But I couldn't really decide, and I don't know, maybe the other way is better.
It also allows just se2 here, and
I would just go spread right here. No? Spread right with tag.
Oh, yeah.
And then maybe another wall comes, but then I'd spread up.
Yeah.
My capstone protects that stack then.
This is why
it's
I
even
lose
better.
Games. Tones might play this anyway, knowing him.
Yeah, you probably would. But now, I think
to be
this
honest,
is better.
My plan was this move, yeah.
I think this is better now, because I can self-capture onto e4 for a threat, and that also threatens the big stack. So maybe my capstone gets back in the game. So I think in retrospect, probably e2 plus was better than e4 minus.
Doing it now even might be disgusting.
Yeah, now is the right time to play it.
Yeah, that's.
What would you do, or Tones? What would you do?
Run away.
E6 minus.
Run away where?
To e1.
All the way to e1.
This?
And then I spread down.
You might even do. I would even do this.
Yeah, I would spread down, I think.
Yeah.
Chase.
Okay, maybe I'm just.
And this is stack again.
There.
And then
take e5.
Take e5.
Maybe self smash on b2.
Oh, take e5.
Or no, that's bad. I don't.
I would probably play f2 here. have to
Surely
duck.
there's a better goofy way of doing this. I feel like there's sillier. Surely you can like smash here.
Well,
or
the
something.
silliness comes with smashing my own wall on B2 eventually.
Oh,
But that also
God.
works. That also works.
That I
Yeah.
like.
Right, like, okay, the capstone the wall probably moves
Some
left now
shenanigans.
to try to defend, and then I self-smash again, and now my capstone is on the correct side of the board.
And then like capstone
This
down or
probably this
something
this
here.
is terrible actually. Never mind.
That's why I'm like, I
this
feel
is-
like
this is far too
smash on
silly.
E1 is funny.
Yeah, just smash the wall, just get the stack, I think.
Or you could try and smash on E5, but like why?
No, this
Was it a smash to get here? What did we do to get here? Surely there's like a cheekier way of doing this.
wait, E3, that's not a road.
Oh yeah,
It's not the road.
Okay, so you can't do the
Is
can't
it?
do the cute one. So you'd have to do this. But then you would just do this and laugh probably.
Okay, I don't know what's happening. When did you want E3, Boris?
No, yeah, I did this to try and escape, but E3 is a road.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah.
I'm blind.
I mentally
People have been
thought you
alley on
already
and missed the road
placed
for
the black on E2.
I get it.
Like I didn't even see the other spread.
Yeah, the thing is just like, this looks okay. I would honestly just play E6. Well, E6 minus now looks
No,
tragic.
smash, bang.
Just mwahaha
Bang.
in their face.
Right, and this actually works. Yeah, I should have gone E4 or E2 plus.
I was thinking about it, but I thought it was worse to allow like a wall on E2. But you're right, capturing F3 is just kind of fine.
I'm like averse to playing
In a somewhat
playing
simple
like
regard.
this. Like I had a game against Allion where I could have like gone for a smash play to capture a big wall stack, and I think it was the only good move. And I saw it. I just thought it was too risky, and yeah, I should like do the good-looking risky moves more often.
I mean, you did it this game and it got you a draw. Maybe you'll remember now.
No, in the end game, I thought like it's probably objectively losing, but Tones is low on time, so I'll just play the scariest looking move.
Well, I mean,
and,
technically speaking,
hope.
it's like, it gives you more flats than you started with. So it is technically better. Like, objectively speaking, if you play this out the way that makes sense, where you just place flats, you end up with a better win differential, or like a better flat differential than you started with. So, because now it's 12 to 12 plus 2. If you ignored this and just placed flats, I mean, you were down by like an extra 1. So it does actually give you more hope. Funnily enough. So I don't think it was that bad.
Somehow.
Alright. Is there anything else you
Alright.
wanted to talk about in the game?
I don't think so.
I just wanted to get y'all in here because that was a really cool game to talk about. And I wanted to get some insight from the players who played it. That was fun.
All right, see ya.
Yeah, thanks
Good
for
go.
streaming it.
Have fun. And have a good rest of your forever.
Goodbye.
Will do.
Bubble boop. They have ceased. Alright.
They indeed have ceased.
Topaz thinks black is one. Yes, of course. Is there anything interesting? Tactile's probably so you can't do the troll beginner bot thing you were saying. Someone is
I mean,
up for a
I
5-star.
can. It's just that no one would be here to watch it.
Well, no, I mean like, A, yes, and B, like, someone else is taking beginner boot. Might end the stream there.
Oh, wait,
for
only
now.
one person can fight them at a time?
Yes, that's the way the bots are set up right now.
Oh. That's curious.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay. I am
All right,
going to...
fight Barry Bot. There we go.
Oh. Oh no. No, I wanted to check if... I think it's a good time to end stream. I don't think there's anything crazy going on. Even if we need to restart it again, just to like... For the sake of...
Do whatever.
What's the word I'm thinking of? Just cutting off the VOD for Will versus...
Recording.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is a good stopping point. That was a good game, though. That was worth streaming, 100%. That was very cute.
Hooray!
Alright. Hope y'all have a good rest of existence. Anyone who watches this. This is probably going to be a reference game for silly, goofy draw time tactics from now on. This is definitely going to be one I reference for stuff like that. I hope you have a good yes. And may you come up with time whatever Will just pulled off in your games.